Landon Donovan explained why he's retiring now as opposed to later on in his career, what he plans to do after, and what his current plans are for this team for the rest of the upcoming season.
It's bittersweet for me. As I tell people, and now as I say it here, there is some sadness. I'm also equally excited for what's to come. As most of you know, I've been doing this for quite a long time. So the time is right for me. I feel that it's right. I wanted to do it now and announce it now for a few reasons. One was I wanted to let the Galaxy have the appropriate amount of time to work on what they want to do next, and I thought that was important and fair for them. Also, I want to have some peace of mind going into the end of the season, and I want to enjoy the last few months of my career. So I made this decision a couple weeks ago before the Seattle game, and the way I felt and played and enjoyed myself since, I think, is reflective of somewhat of a weight being lifted off my shoulders, and now it's time to enjoy the rest of the season, and there'd be no better way than to go out a champion. So that's where my focus and my goals are. Last year I took a long break from the game, and that was really the first time that it was a real possibility. I wanted to get away and take some time to see how it would feel after getting away for a while. I came back rejuvenated, I came back refreshed. But after a few months, even of last season, I started to have some feelings of, it doesn't feel the same. There's not that same passion, that same energy. So I kept going, and there was some ebbs and flows, and there was some good times through the summer. I felt great. I was playing well. We had the Gold Cup. It was exciting. And then as this year started, I was enjoying myself. I was playing well, doing well. And in the last few weeks, I started thinking a lot about it again. I was talking to my family quite a bit about it. And my gut just told me it was right, and it was the right time. And so after a lot of conversations, some pleasant, some not so pleasant, with friends, family, people I respect and admire, I felt that it was the right thing to do. Potentially, I absolutely want to work with kids. I spoke to Klein extensively about working with the academy, and that for me would be a really good way to come full circle. So I fully expect that that will happen at some point. I hope that my teammates will say I was a good teammate. I hope that my coaches will say they enjoyed working with me and having me on their team. I hope that the fans enjoyed watching and could see how much I gave to this sport over the last 16 years. And that's really it, because at the end of the day, the goals and the assists and accolades and that stuff, in the end, they don't mean a whole lot to me, but the relationships matter. And so I've always prided myself in being someone that guys wanted to be around. And so throughout the years, and even this year when I hear comments about being a bad locker room guy, or hear people try to start those kind of things, those things bother me, because I think that's the furthest thing from the truth. I think my teammates have all enjoyed being around me and playing with me, and I think they know how much I've dedicated to this whole thing.
Unbelievable legacy, and I have a hard time thinking that there's another American player that's accomplished as much as Landon has. He's been a champion at the club level. He's been a force in the national team programs, and he's been really the focal point of this game in our country for so many years. He's accomplished everything an American player can accomplish in this point in time. And that's quite a legacy. We all know the statistics and those kind of accomplishments, but on top of that, he's a first-class person.
Hey, and there you have it here from StubHub Center, where Landon Donovan announced his official retirement at the end of the 2014 season. Sad to let him go. Class personified, set all kind of records, and grew the league as an American-born player. From StubHub Center, I'm Nick Hamilton reporting.